Hey guys, I've been wanting to make a few comparison videos or conversational videos about the Oxy 3 for a while now. Why? I have a standard Oxy 3 255mm bladed model. It's the first kit that ever came out with an extra mod, but it was necessary. I had a crash recently. The guys that saw my videos in RC groups are heli freak. It was a pretty bad crash. It was a failed pyro flip attempt. So my feathering shaft went out, my blade grips went out. I used DFC. I had this standard plastic DFC Lynx. They're hard to find now. The V1 grips are nearly impossible to find now. So I had to settle for V2 grips, which is a positive upgrade because now in the event of a crash, the screw that holds the linkage to the grip is now easy to remove, so you can actually reuse your grip, save it, and you don't need to buy a new pair of grips. But I wanted to keep this Oxy 3 as authentic and basic and let's call it first release kit as possible. That was my intent. It's my beater Oxy, but I didn't find V1 grips. I no longer found the plastic linkages that originally came with it for DFC heads, so I went and bought what was available, and it flies really, really well now. It's not stretched. I went, like I said, back to 250mm blades, Zeal blades. Those came with the original kit. The boom is the original length as well. The pitch slider right here is the plastic one. Even the bell crank is the plastic one. I have a small crack, but it flies really, really well. So this is really representative of what the V1 kit was. I'll show you what it looks like under the hood. There you are. There's orange shims, but that is actually nothing. So yeah, it's really, really representative again of what the V1 kit was. I'm running a Talon 35 with this Oxy. That's personal preference. The motor is the 2214 by EOX. I use a 3-cell battery to run this Oxy. My crash was really, really bad. I lost my feathering shaft. I lost my blade grips. I lost my DFC links. I lost my servo. My tail fin cracked as well. I just C8'd it. And one of the servo supports cracked as well. I just C8'd it. Again, it's my beater Oxy. This servo is pretty good. I'm running an Align DS 455 high voltage digital servo. It runs from 6 volt to 8. 333 hertz, sorry, and 1520 US. That's what that's the specs on the servos. That's how you have to program it on the B-Stacks to run it. So this is, again, a pretty standard V1 kit. I will say why again? Because it has the plastic bell crank, plastic tail pitch slider that originally came with, the standard tail fin, not the Pro Edition, and the rest of the kit as well. The only thing that I had to change was the grips by necessity. They're V2 now. The links are V2 now. But other than that, it's unstretched, and it's very true to what the original Oxy looked like. Now, right here, I have another Oxy 3. This is the Speed Edition. Now I sort of have a blend between both because you see this should be carrying V2 grips like I have on my other beater Oxy, but it doesn't. I didn't want to make the switch. These are the V1 grips that they no longer make. It does have metal DFC linkages as well, but these again are the V1 grips that they no longer make. You see the angle's a bit different, it has a 45-degree tilt angle in comparison to the 90-degree angle of the V2 grips. This has a little bit more bells and whistles. It has a metal pitch slider and a metal bell crank as well. So this is like the Pro Edition tail fin as well. It's thicker, the carbon used on the Pro Edition fin and side plates. So this is what it looks like. Again, you get to look at the V1 grips. And the inside is pretty standard. Well, this one does swing 285mm blades. It has to be ran on the stretch kit if you want to put the speed fuselage. So that's what I am running. And inside it looks pretty standard as well. The only difference is that you need to put these little struts that prevent the canopy from rubbing onto your servos, the speed canopy, and this is the speed landing gear. Right here I'm running a 6S motor. It is a 2214 EOX motor, but it is a 2500 kV. You have a Hobbywing Platinum V3 50 amp, Mini Brain 2, and DSMX satellite. So this is what I am running. The only difference here is to mount your boom. This little carbon fiber plate is mounted vertically and non-horizontally to put the magnets to hold your canopy as well. So these are the two birds, guys. They're pretty much the same. They perform very well. This one feels a little bit more nervous in the air because it's unstretched. I run it at 4100 on idle 2. I love it for the park. It's great. And for my Oxy speed, I actually run it at 3800 on a stretch kit. It feels floatier. The maneuvers are a little bit more elegant, and it's tamer. Great products, Oxy products. Now they came out with another Terra kit for 2018. It looks like a great kit. The differences I saw were the cutout on the carbon fiber frame right here. It's going to be cut out, and there's no longer the straight cut down here. It's going to be slightly rounded out on this part of the frame. And apparently it's compatible with every other Oxy 3. So I'm looking forward to probably mixing and matching. So that's what's great about Oxy. You can do a series of mix and match to personalize your bird as you wish. You can mix the plastic parts. Some of them are still available from the original kit. You can mix a few grips. You can have a flybarless head, a hybrid head, DFC head. You can go ahead, again, with the personalized colors you want, the anodized colors you want. You can stretch it to 285, unstretch it to 255. You have two examples right here. You can do pretty much anything you want. You can speed fuselage it if you wish to. You cannot. You can run carbon fiber blades, or you can run plastic blades. I have a few of those too in here. You can run 275 blades if you're running a stretch kit too. Cheaper option, instead of breaking your carbon fiber blades and crash, you can do that if you want to as well. So many options. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. See you next time.